Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. Our main event tomorrow night, live on Netflix.
The world hasn't witnessed this much heated face-off of Mike Tyson. Without warning, Mike closed the distance and delivered a thunderous slap across Jake's face, silencing the young fighter's constant taunts in one brutal motion. The crowd gasped, stunned as Jake stumbled, eyes wide, and Mike walked off without a word or explanation.
At home, we want to hear from you. Can I get a quick word? Just a sec, all right? Okay, no problem, no problem. We'll get a quick word with Mike here in a moment. He's making his way over, the legend, the pride of Brownsville. Mike, can I ask? The world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
What?
30 seconds. What a beautiful left hook. I like the way you prepared before, just like that, Mike. Just one. Exactly. How can I touch you? Explode body shots.
Now you good. You got it, Bill?
I don't want to chill. Got a box.
Stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated.
Tyson is in the final stages of his preparation, fine-tuning every detail as the countdown to the fight begins. His focus is razor sharp, and he's leaving no stone unturned to ensure he's ready to deliver a masterclass in the ring.
You said the difference between me and him is that he's a manufactured killer. He's the killer that papers and TV made. I'm a natural-born killer. That's what you said. That we felt in our bones. That's what everyone who grew up watching you remembers. Can you expand on that? Why is he manufactured and why are you for real?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
From the start, their contrasting attitudes were clear. Mike was calm and distant, barely reacting to anything around him, while Jake was loud and relentless, throwing wild insults to provoke him. Jake dominated the room, but Mike's silence only added to the tension, until it finally erupted in a moment no one saw coming.
Now and forever, Iron Mike Tyson!
I'm ready. I want that killer. I want the hardest match possible Friday night, and I want there to be no excuses from everyone at home when I knock him out. So is that what you're gonna bring, Homicidal?
Jake wasted no chance to take his taunts up a notch, sporting flashy, diamond-studded earpieces. A brazen nod to one of boxing's most infamous moments when a young, fierce Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear. The crowd erupted in laughter, some in shock, as Jake strutted around, milking every second of his provocation.
I'm not getting my bit off on Friday night, so I got my diamond spiked ear covers right there.
All right.
Whatever he wants to think, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but the deadliest weapon on the planet is manufactured, and that's a nuke.
Jake called himself a manufactured killer, while Mike's face remained unchanging, eyes fixed, unfazed, and laser focused. It was clear Jake was throwing everything he had, but Mike refused to give him even the smallest reaction, leaving Jake's attempts hanging in the air and only intensifying the tension in the room. This was not only the biggest fight for the boxers, but also a roller coaster for all the fans worldwide. In his pre-fight preparations, Jake Paul issued an open call to Mike Tyson to take his toughest, most fierce into the ring. He wanted no soft fight. He wanted the toughest, relentless Tyson. An easy win was something Jake could not possibly entertain. He wanted to take on the legend in all his crude powers, and knowing that only then would it finally be a fight for the ages.
Yeah, it's cute, you know, I fear no man, so I want him to be that old savage Mike. He says he's gonna kill me. Is that what you're gonna do, Mike? Because I'm ready. I want that killer. I want the hardest match possible Friday night, and I want there to be no excuses from everyone at home when I knock him out.
Now one of the most controversial figures in combat sports, Jake Paul recently revealed his ultimate dream, securing a victory over the legendary Mike Tyson. For Jake, this fight isn't just another matchup, it's the gateway to the respect and recognition he's been craving. He believes that defeating a beast like Tyson will cement his place in boxing history, finally giving him the eminence he's been chasing since he first stepped into the ring.
We're an unstoppable force, and Friday, my dreams come true and my career starts. You know, this is the start of an amazing journey. What I've done so far doesn't matter. Friday night, my career starts. 2024, November 15th, the gods and the universe aligned us to do something magical, and it takes the both of us. But he's had a longer, illustrious career, and I believe by the end of my career, I will reign as the GOAT of this sport.
Confident of victory, Jake Paul boldly predicted he'd dominate the fight, promising to end the long-standing rivalry by putting Mike Tyson to sleep in the early rounds. Unfazed by any challenges Tyson might throw his way, Jake declared that he was ready to face down every ounce of adversity and silence the doubters once and for all. For him, this wasn't just a match, it was a chance to end a year-long saga with an exclamation point.
I'm just blessed to be here, so grateful for all the fans that show up. And Dallas is gonna be an amazing night on Friday, and I'm just happy God is with me this week, and I'm just having fun doing my thing. I feel really good, sharp, powerful, explosive, and it's gonna be a short night for Mike.
Renowned for his ability to stay calm under pressure, Mike Tyson is refusing to let Jake Paul's taunts rattle him. Instead, he's channeling all his energy into maintaining a laser focus on the fight ahead. This showdown isn't just another bout for Mike, it's a pivotal moment that could shape his legacy for years to come.
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history when I put this man to sleep.
He dreams a lot. This is not gonna come true, young man.
I respect your opinion, but it's just my time. The universe know it, the gods know it, I know it, and you're gonna know it. Plain and simple.
Okay, for next week, we'll see. I think he thinks this is gonna be a very easy night. It's not gonna be an easy night.
Why does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Because I'm Mike Tyson.
You know, the gods have showed this to me. I'm gonna be faster, stronger. He's not gonna know where I'm coming from, and I'm
great imagination.
I'm truly gonna show the world that I outboxed Mike Tyson.
I'm just ready. Let's go.
Jake?
Let's go.
With everything on the line, Tyson knows that staying composed and executing his plan is crucial, as this fight has the potential to define the final chapter of his legendary career.
Yeah, I spoke with him during press conference. Yes, he's a nice guy.
And that's all, he's just a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Day 2, we're getting ready for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. What?
In the days leading up to the event, excitement was at a fever pitch as Mike Tyson readied himself for an unprecedented showdown against YouTuber turned pro boxer Jake Paul. Set in Arlington, Texas, this clash of generations promised to be unlike anything boxing had seen before. With the fight date rapidly approaching, the anticipation is reaching a fever pitch. Over 100,000 fans are expected to fill the arena in Arlington, Texas, while millions more will be tuning in worldwide via Netflix, making it one of the most watched events in recent boxing history.
Me and my buddies aren't even betting on which round he gets knocked out in. We're betting on how many seconds into the first round he gets knocked out. Laughing emoji. That is real f***ed up, dude. You don't think I can last at least one round?
Andre Ward, an American former professional boxer, praised Jake Paul for his boxing journey, recognizing the unique path he took from YouTube to the ring. While acknowledging it wasn't the traditional route, Ward respected Jake's vision and work ethic. He pointed out that Jake and his brother Logan successfully built a massive fan base and brought it into boxing, a move that shouldn't be overlooked.
I don't knock the hustle. You know, when I see where he started from on YouTube and you know, trying to make a name for himself, I'm not familiar with that. That's not how I came up, but I respect it.
Right.
You know, I seen somebody that had a vision for his life, him and his brother, Logan, and they created this, right. And they were able to take the fan base and bring it over to boxing. Don't get mad because his fan base came over here.
That's a big fan base too.
Big, huge fan base. And in terms of the boxing piece, I know the guys that are in this camp. He got real boxing people.
Ward emphasized that while Jake may have the look and fighting style of a boxer, Tyson is on another level with his intelligence. According to Ward, Tyson's boxing knowledge is brilliant, and anyone who takes the time to talk to him will quickly realize how deeply he understands the history of the sport.
He way more sophisticated than people give him credit for.
Very intelligent.
He got the, he got the look and the type of style he fought with, but Mike is a brilliant mind, man.
He is.
You sit and talk to him, he know that boxing. He know his history, for sure.
In the discussion, another professional boxer, Roy Jones Jr., warned Jake Paul not to talk recklessly to Mike Tyson, highlighting Tyson's reputation both in and out of the ring. He stressed that if you challenge Tyson, you better be ready to defend yourself, as his power is no joke. Jones also noted that Jake's lack of experience with Tyson's speed and movement could be a huge disadvantage, adding that even a punch from Tyson would feel like a horse kicking you in the chest, something no one wants to experience.
This fight, Mike's making more money than he's gonna make doing anything else right now. So Mike's being basically pushed to a point where you offer him that kind of money, how can he say no? At 58 years old, what fighter at 58 years old?
We'll get 20 million. Plus part more, that's just the baseline.
But you feel me? But you don't just come out there and talk stupid to Mike Tyson.
That's still Mike Tyson.
Hey,
no matter what.
Hey,
that's Mike Tyson. No matter what.
Unless you know something, you feel me? Even on the street.
Straight up.
You see what happened to the guy on the airplane? Yeah. You don't talk stupid to Mike under no circumstances. So, that's not trying to throw no smoke, but I'm just trying to tell you what it is. You gotta know. If you're talking at the mic, you gotta truthfully be ready to defend yourself. I'm talking about with you, Jake, you ain't never boxed before, you probably have your pistol. Your box ain't gonna say you for Mike. You feel me?
That's my whole thing.
That bothers me a little bit too.
Is his speed and his speed and his movement. He hasn't seen that, and on top of you said, he's still. What'd you say, like a horse punch in the chest?
Like a horse kicked me in my chest.
God damn, I don't want to feel that.
Wow.
Meanwhile, professional boxer Terrence Crawford doesn't seem to be happy with this fight. He recently shared his initial concerns regarding celebrity boxing and the headlining attraction of Tyson fighting Jake Paul. He was concerned that this hype could weaken the core values of boxing, especially amongst youth. Others get hyped by the Paul craze, but Crawford believes his evidence in the ring proves him more than just a celebrity boxing star. Jake is indeed a force to reckon with.
I think, like I said in the interview, I think Jake is getting better. He may need to work on his stamina a little bit, but for the most part, I've gained a lot of respect for Jake because he's not a YouTuber that's just boxing just to box. He actually trains and actually want to get better.
Using their YouTube status to come in boxing and make all this money, and you got all these boxers that's been doing it their whole life that doesn't even make close to what they making. I think it's disrespectful to us in the game, but after watching them and seeing the seriousness that he's taken to actually train and put the focus and attention into sports, I'm like, yeah, man, this dude really getting better. He really can fight.
Joseph Parker, the former heavyweight champion, raised concerns about whether Mike Tyson could still deliver the knockout power that once made him a global sensation. While he praised Tyson's impressive physical shape, Parker questioned if the aging fighter could still summon the same ferocity in the ring. He confessed that it might be tough to watch Tyson, a living legend, compete at his current age, fearing it could be painful to see him struggle against a younger, more dynamic opponent.
Listen, I'm all for boxing and all for big fights. But Mike Tyson is a legend, and no matter how great he was in the past with the ferocious style that he had and punches that he thrown and knocking everyone out, 58 years old is old for a fighter. And Jake Paul has the youth on the side, and with each fight he is getting better and better. So it's just, I think it's a hard fight to watch. It will be a hard fight to watch because you just don't want to see Mike. If Mike comes out and knocks him out, then we're going to be like, listen, he's, so the power, I think, is the last thing to go. But at 58 years old, how much power is left? And we do see short clips, but you're right, we're not sure what happens before and after those clips. So we'll see.
Renowned Brazilian mixed martial artist Anderson Silva shared his opinion on a hypothetical matchup between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Silva mentioned that while some might have tried to hold or strategize against Tyson, he believed Tyson is a different and incredibly powerful beast. Silva expressed his opinion that Mike Tyson would win the fight in the first round, underscoring Tyson's immense strength and speed.
I believe in Jake try to hold Mike, you know, but I don't think this happened because Mike is different, is a beast, and I don't know. I think Mike go win in the first round. That's my opinion.
Of course I will. It's like watching a car crash, isn't it? That's what we do. People do. That's what it is.
Boxing promoter Frank Warren has sparked controversy with a bold statement about the upcoming Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. He slammed the fight as a spectacle that undermines the sport, warning that it's more of a circus than a legitimate boxing event. With Tyson's legendary status and Jake Paul's controversial rise, Warren's words have only fueled the debate. Will this fight be a disaster or a thrilling spectacle?
58-year-old guys fighting. I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, I'm not a big fan of that, and it should. And guys at that age should be fighting, but they have their own mind. They have the governing body, whoever it is in Texas. They've allowed it to happen as long as it's medically regulated, as long as everybody knows, and they certainly know what the risks are going into it. That's their choice. Me, it's not something I particularly.
Frank Warren didn't hold back in his criticism of both the sanctioning bodies and the Texas authorities, calling out their decision to allow the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight as a professional event. With just hours left until the monumental showdown between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, the world is on the edge of its seat. The anticipation is unbearable, as two fighters from completely different worlds prepare to collide in the ring. Will Tyson, the legendary former champion, prove that he's still the most feared man in boxing? Or will Jake Paul, the controversial upstart, shock the world and solidify his place among the sport's elite? As the final preparations unfold and the arena fills with electric energy, one thing is certain: this fight will be remembered as one of the most talked about moments in boxing history. Stay tuned, because the battle is about to begin.